We're smarter than blues with tenderness. There's room for you, room for me. It's the bigger love of the family.
Oh my God, I always do that shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What up? What up? I don't like that this fuzzy shit's on my fucking computer. Or not my computer. This is movie. Okay, so I'm watching this movie called Dead Con. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Yeah, 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 yeah. Is that annoying? I'm back with another video. I'm about to tell you a story time when I got arrested back in 2006 when I was at the University of Toledo. I mean, it wasn't really arrested, but I didn't go in handcuffs, but like they came, like this girl called the cops when I went to class the next day. Like, shit's so stupid. Stupid. I wonder where she is now. There's this girl named Ashley. Where are you? If you're watching this, why would you are just such a snitch. It's ridiculous. Like, I was only 17 at the time, and you got scared over something I posted on Zynga. Y'all remember Zynga.com? Y'all remember Zynga.com? Remember that? I know y'all do. I know y'all do. Oh, you know what? University of Toledo. Oh, anyway. I know y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all do. Ooh, I know y'all do. Ooh. It was like, well, if you're like in your 30s, you probably know what it is. So Zynga was this online vlogging website a long time ago, years ago. There was Zynga, and then there was something called LiveJournal. Y'all remember that, Zynga and LiveJournal? Mm-hmm. Zynga and LiveJournal. I was at the University of Toledo at this time. This was definitely 2007, I believe. No, it was 2006, because I flunked out. That's cool. I was unhappy. University of Toledo, I was bullied all the time. People was throwing shit up my fucking dorm room. They was following me, banging on my dorm room. It was really, really, really big, huge woman that was doing that shit. And then there was these two girls and this guy that used to harass me. I wonder where they are now. They probably like knocked up somewhere, living. They're probably working as a janitor. But anyway, so. This was back when Ashley Simpson was a thing also. So, and Fox 8 has all the good shows. So, I was making a joke. It was a freaking joke. Just a joke. It wasn't a hit list. It just said a list of people who need to die. Okay? And it said a list of people who I want to. It said a list of people who need to die. That's it. Who need to die. This was in 2006, mind you. On Zynga. Okay, so it was supposed to be a joke. So, I had this, like, thing. I had a list of people who need to die. So one of them was a girl named Ashley, and another one was Ashley Simpson, because oh my God, interrogating everything. And then there's this one chick also who like was a dorm. She was like the dorm. She was a dorm something. I don't know. Dorm room manager or something that has to do with the dorm room. She was in charge of the dorm room, and I actually, which reminds me, this woman, I seen her like fucking 4 years ago at La Fiesta. I was like, oh my God, that's Heather. She was with her husband, because I remember what her husband looks like. But, so this was way back where, like, it was not even, it was like a harmless little joke. That's it, because I'm only 17 at the time. Like, it was a harmless joke. I'm fresh out of college. Ready yet? Let's go. It's all that. Okay, I was out of college, so I don't know why these mother effers took it all seriously. But seriously, so this was like after a couple years. So anyway, let's go back to the beginning. She was a dorm room assistant something. I don't know. She was in charge of it, right? So an incident occurred. An incident happened where me and one of my roommates, like, we went to Taco Bell drunk at like 3 a.m. because it was open 24 hours. And then we saw a bunch of guys, and then they're just like, yo, y'all want to hang out, whatever. We were stupid, so we're just like, yeah, so. these guys like pretty much dropped us off like we were dumb. Stupid decision. We were young and dumb because we didn't know these motherfucking guys. So then they literally followed us to our dorm room and they pretty much tried to like sexually assault us. So my roommate left me alone with these guys, and they were just trying to get me to do all this type of shit. They were sticking their shit in my face and all that. I was like, no, 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 no. So my roommate left, and then she came back with somebody else, and we finally got them to leave. So we reported it or whatever. And then Heather, the whatever the hell she was, the resident RA of whatever. So we they thought it was our fault, so we got kicked out of the dorms. So they said you put everybody else's life in danger. We did not put everyone else's life. It was 5 guys, and they followed us into the dorm. Like they held the door open, so we couldn't like get away because they literally like our strugglers. They forced it. So we finally get to leave, and we had a meeting about that. So we got kicked out of the dorm rooms, and I lived in my first apartment ever. 2020 Westwood. I remember the address like it was yesterday. It was full of ants and devilish bugs. I don't know what was up with that, but it was like I hated that place. It was full of bugs, like because it was the ground. It was a ground like it was like pretty much made on the ground. Like a bunch of ants were forever in the bathroom all the time. I was seeing all type. They got bit, whatever. But it was my first apartment back when Boy Meets World was definitely popular too. So. I was upset about that. So, fast forward. Or now rewind. No, fast forward. So, after that, I wrote a list on Zynga.com saying let's people who need to die, which was a joke. So I put her as one of them. The resident, whatever the hell she was, as one of them. One of them. And I had this Ashley Simpson. And then there was another Ashley. So Ashley Simpson I put on there because she got caught lip singing on Saturday Night Live. This is when this happened. Yo, I know way back when. I think it's the funniest, dumbest story in the freaking world. Like, I kid you not. Like, it's so freaking funny. Like, freaking funny. Freaking funny. Like, I remember like it was yesterday. You feel me? You feel me? I remember that like it was yesterday, and I will never forget that day. And I will never live it down. Because I didn't do anything wrong. Okay? It was a joke. I did nothing wrong, you feel me? No, I'm not. Anyway, so I made her on there. And then I put Fox 8 for canceling the good shows. Literally on this list was Fox 8 for canceling the good shows. And then it had, what else it had on there? It had my, like, what else? It had somebody else on there. And then it had, like, some girl named Jenny on there who, like, I hated because she bullied the hell out of me. She was bullying me, like, to the extent. Bullying me. Like, I would hate to catch the University of Toledo bus because of her. Yeah, Jenny, you ruined my freaking life, you bully. You bully. You ruined my life. You're a bully. And I hope you get what... I hated her. I'm not going to say hate. I disliked her strongly. Because she would harass me and to a point where I'd be walking to class because one of my classes was like all the way on the other side of campus. Or I would just miss her bus and then go to another one. Whatever. So when I would get on her bus, I'd go all the way to the back, and she would be trying. I was crying, so she'd be looking at me, but I don't like her. She was a cock block, twat block, because I had a crush on this girl named Amanda, and she was twat blocking all the way. And they searched. So yeah, so I made this list or whatever. So and then I had something else on there that said, but the main one was Ashley Simpson, Heather for getting me kicked out of the dorms. Fox 8 for canceling all the good shows, because that's when they canceled, like, all the TGIF when it first ended and all that, right? So, I posted it. The list got around. Tell me why this dumb bleep, found my Zynga account, and she printed the list out, and she reported it to the police. And somehow it got around. It got around the whole campus. I don't know how the hell it got around, but it, like, I guess it just, everybody knew about it. Ew, my teeth are white. Anyway, and crooked and naked braces. So anyway, everybody knew about it. Like, it was really freaking weird. And it was, like, really blown way out of proportion. Like, way out of proportion. So they sent that in, so then I got a letter in the mail saying something like, T, blah, 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 you have been suspended. You were not to go to class until trial and blah, some bullshit. I don't know what the hell it was. Until my court date or whatever. Because she pressed charges. She tried to press charges. Or whatever. Little bitch. Little bitch. I hate. Oof. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Oh my god, oh my god. Ooh, pop, 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 pop. Ooh, pop, pop, bang, bang, bang. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Pop, 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 slap, 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 boop, 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 pop, pop. Shit. Pop. Okay, so that happened. So I got this in and told my mom, and then like I read the whole letter. It's like, yeah, you're not allowed to set foot on campus for the remainder until your court date or until your hearing. It was a hearing and blah blah. You're not to go to class and you're not to do this, do that, blah blah. I had a whole bunch of stuff. So I said, okay. I called my mom and told her about it. So the following Monday, I went to class. Not thinking anything of it. So, Ashley was in my class. Like, she was frightened for her life. So, Ashley left the room, called the campus police, and told them that I'm in class and she's terrified. Bitch, what was I going to do? If it was a white person, would you say the same thing? Huh? I bet you wouldn't. Closet racist. So, here comes the cops knocking on my door. Knock, knock, knock. There was somebody else who actually told, I don't know, somebody. I gotta find that shit. So, knock on the door. Tierra Thomas, come with us. I'm like, okay. So he's like, you have the right to remain silent. You were told you were not supposed to be in class, and you are. So you're gonna go to DH or you're gonna go back home or something. But they walked me out with my hands behind my back, and they put me in a police car and drove off. You can't be in class until the hearing, blah, 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 blah. So, the hearing day comes, right? So, that was when I got arrested. So, I was suspended for like a semester or something, I don't know. But, literally, it was not that necessary for y'all to come up in my classroom, a 17-year-old come up in that classroom and put me in a damn cop car over some fucking live, or some Zanga blog post that had nothing to do with nothing. It was freaking just for fun and laugh, because if it was serious, I wouldn't say Ashley Simpson or the Fox 8 News for canceling good shows, or the Spice Girls from Breaking. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Come on. It's not that. I didn't say I want to kill you. I said I list people who need. That's not a freaking hit list. It's just a bunch of scary-ass white people who were scared of a 17-year-old black woman. Like I was going to do something. I'm 17 years old. What am I going to do? What the hell am I going to do at 17 years old, broke as hell, college student? For real. Anyway, so I was like, okay, whatever. That's cool. And they drove off. Do not come back to class until you're told to. So next day, the hearing comes up. I go to the campus police station, and here's a little table with. And Ashley said she didn't want to go because she's scared. I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna hurt this little girl with your little four-eyed mother or her. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I'm 17 years old, homie. What am I gonna do to you at 17 years old? Shit. But. No, I'm just playing. So, yeah, so we're sitting at this table. Heather's there with her husband, and I'm there, and they're like, so, tell me about this list you made. I was like, it was a joke. And, they're just like, do you think that you should be punished or some crazy shit? I'm like, no, it's a joke. It says Ashley Simpson on there. It says Fox 8 and Spice Girls. You kidding me? And they said, well, Ashley said like she was frightened. I'm like, okay. And then Heather's in there, the RA manager or whatever. She's like, and then the cop was like, Heather, how do you feel about this? Oh, she was like, she was fine. She was fine when I walked up in there. She was completely and totally fine. Fine. Not scared. She was fine. Completely and totally fine. And all of a sudden, I just don't know why anybody would do that to me. I don't know what I did to her to deserve this. I didn't do anything wrong. I was so hurt because I thought we were cool. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, what do you do? Like, literally, she was like, I'm scared for my life. I got kids to take care of. I got a family. I got a husband. I'm like, she ain't even had no tears, bitch. How you crying with no tears? For real. Like, how you crying with no tears, bro? How is you crying with no tears? She was literally putting on a freaking show. I'm like, and the Grammy Award goes to Heather. Woo! like, how you just gonna go from not crying to crying within a matter of seconds with no tears in your eyes, bruh? I was like, you're crying, but there's no tears in your eyes. It was a joke. I'm sorry if I offended you, but I'm not gonna do anything because I'm 17 years old at the time. I'm 17, fresh out of high school. I'm 17, turning 18. What am I gonna do? I ain't got no money. I had the little University of Toledo thingy. That's it. Like, for real, it's like not that serious. I mean, there's other things going on besides. There's people getting raped on this campus besides, instead of like, do you feel me? Like, this campus was like, it's crazy. So, that happened, and then, Heather, and then she's like, oh, what do you think should happen? Heather was like, I just don't want to wake up and be scared that my life is going to be threatened. I was like, bitch, dude, you're still crying with no tears. For real. And her husband was comforting her. It's okay, baby. It's gonna be okay. We'll be all right, baby. It's cool. You're gonna be all right. We'll get through this. We'll get through this together. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And this is a true story. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what the hell is going on in this world that we're living in? People keep on giving in. You feel me? So this went on for like 30, 45 minutes, right? So after all the questions and all that answering, this girl's fake crying all of a sudden with wiping her nose, blowing her nose, ain't not even coming out, like wiping tears that don't exist. I'm like, you're wiping your non-existent tears. Like, and then here's her husband. Oh baby, I would never do anything. I'm just like, these people are so, they're not even real. Like, are you serious? Like, this was like a Lifetime movie gone wrong. Like, without a big cheer. Like, she literally just broke down and cried out of nowhere. Ashley didn't want to come because she was scared that I was going to kill her, apparently. But I wasn't going to do shit because I was 17 years old. And I was just making a joke. That's why I put Ashley Simpson and Fox 8 News on there, whatever. You feel me? So, after this was over, we're going to ask you to leave the room, both of you. And, if you need somebody to escort you and sit there and watch you, Heather, we can. She's like, yeah, I would feel more safe if I had a cop with me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh my god. Are you serious? My nails look really white. Wow. So I was like, oh my, okay, whatever. So I'm sitting out wherever the heck I was for like, I guess they were deliberating or whatever. The people, they were just, so they call me in and they call Heather in. Back office in there. Like a grand jury. You guys can come back. Everyone stand up. Alright. And it's just like, so, we've decided not to do anything moving forward with this because the fact that you did say Fox 8 and Ashley Simpson and the Spice Girls are not going to take this serious. So, what? So, really? Say that again? We're not going to take this serious. No threats have been made. Heather's like, I'm like, so you mean to tell me that you didn't miss 2 weeks of class, get kicked out of the dorms, for you to tell me that you're not going to do anything about it because it's a joke? Because you're not going to take it serious? Are you serious? Are you, like seriously? Like, freaking, like, seriously? I was like, wait, what? Like, oh my god, like, yeah. They're like, well, yeah, just be careful what you post online. We're not going to take this as a hit list or a threat. I'm like, you know why? Because I'm fucking 17 years old at the time. I'm not gonna do shit. Like, I just was being jokey. Like, come on. Like, how the hell? So you tell me that you feel threatened. I'm gonna go all the way to wherever Fox 8 is, which I know where Fox 8 is, but like, I know where Fox 8 News is. But Ashley Simpson, like, come on. So they're like, yeah, Heather was like, and they're just like, yeah, just be careful what you put online. I'm like, it's a joke. It's a joke. Just don't do it again. I'm like, I won't. Like, but you literally wasted my fucking time to tell me that you're not gonna take it seriously. Like, right? Like, right? And in my head, I'm thinking, I told y'all, mother effers, that I wasn't direct. I'm taking direct. Told y'all, mother effers. I told y'all. So, like, okay, do you have any further, unless Heather wants to, she's like, no. I'm good. And I'm like, oh, all of a sudden you stopped crying because you weren't really freaking crying to begin with. I'm like, Heather, I'm going to apologize. Well, they said, do you want to say something? I'm like, Heather, I want to apologize for putting you on the non-existent list. That was just all out of fun. I'm sorry I hurt you, and I'm sorry that you fake cried in the hearing. But hope you forgive me. And yeah. They're just like, Heather, do you accept her apology? I'm like, come on, I go through all Heather. She's like, I guess, and I'm like, you were just fine. Now you're crying again. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. Hold on, I just got a text message from my best friend. All right. So yeah, that was it, and that was over. And that was over. So I went and went back to my apartment and called my mom, and told her, and she's like, you can't be putting stuff, you gotta be careful what you put online, blah 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 blah. Because at that time, everything was public. Like at that time, it wasn't as it is now. Like pretty much my whole profile is private. They don't even have Zynga anymore, I don't think. My whole profile is private. You can't even find me. But this was back in the MySpace days, too. It was MySpace and Zynga. You feel me? Like, come on. And that's when I first heard about Facebook, was in 2006 or 7? Because it was only for college people only. Remember that, y'all? If y'all my age, y'all remember when Facebook was for people who had a university email. But anyway, so that happened. So then I went to school the next week, and she sees me in class. I was like, hi, Ashley! How you doing? So she's like, and I'm sitting down, like, proceed with this thing. And then one of her friends was like, so what happened? I'm like, well, they said they're not going to take it seriously because I had celebrities on there in a whole channel of whatever. And the Spice Girls. So they said, just be careful what you put online and proceed to class. We will not go further. This case is closed. I'm like, and then she's like, oh, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I know Ashley mad as hell. She mad. So then class was over, and then the girl that I told what happened went to go tell Ashley what happened. I never seen Ashley again that day. I never seen her again. Ever after that. Like, I literally don't even know if she still exists at this time. I don't know where she is, who she's with, as long as she loves me. You feel me? I'm just playing. So yeah. That's that. Like, it was like 17 years old. Like, come on. So I was relieved. We were all relieved. We can proceed with our daily lives. And a year later, I got kicked out of school because I discovered partying and was drinking all the time and not going to class. When I got drunk, that was like literally my first time like drinking beer or whatever. And I got drunk. And then I got put on academic probation. But once I got... Butterball! What the fuck are you doing, man? So anyway, I got put on academic probation. No, I don't know. It was academic something. I just never went back. I said, screw it. I don't even want to go back to that school. Like, I don't. I'm like, no. No thanks. So, I also have a story time coming up when I got my first credit card. So, that was that. It was my story time. Funny, huh? Be careful what you put online. Like, Pharrell, like, because people are scared, apparently, that you're going to actually go do something to freaking celebrities and shit, but you never know. You feel me? So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Turn on those post notifications if you want to. If not, whatever, don't. But you're probably going to. You're gonna like my comment. If you don't like it, I'm gonna tell on you. Okay. Anyway, like, subscribe, share, do whatever. Yo. And I hope everyone has a great Thursday. For Shizzle, my nizzle off the chain dizzle. Cheers, bad. Bye.